This one is going to be a doozy. We are doing the trial. To me, this is what I built the diplomacy for, because the trial is important. Get ready for this show. Okay, I'm not sure if I skipped a couple things, but we are where we are. Just to recap, we found the body for Bradbury. He was an orange-haired dude. We are going to do the construct, I hope. We have the glowstones, but we need the book. I thought I found it, the Book of Golemcraft. Oh, here we are, the trial. Okay, we're squires. We've spoken to Heramos in the Import Last Garrison. Now, we speak to Lord Nash. I kind of want to get Kelgar, but I don't want to waste anybody's time. This is where all things that I've worked hard for has led to. We need to find Navel. I'm on duty. I have no time to speak with you. There's Navel. There's Lord Nasher. Here we go. Speak. Sir Navel. How goes your investigation? Our mages and scouts have turned up nothing yet. I think I found enough clues to prove my innocence. If you're certain, but I wouldn't put it past those Luskins to find counter evidence, and then they'll have you executed. Are you sure? Let's do this. Alright then. Let us take this to Nasher.
Lord Nasher Alagandar, Defender of Neverwinter, and Reverend Judge Olef Uskar, Lord Justiciar of Tyr.
Wow.
Bring in the accused.
There's me without my hat.
Reverend Judge, let the trial commence.
We are gathered here to determine the truth of the crime committed in the small village of Ember. Its people slaughtered to the last man, woman, and child. Under Tyr's guidance shall the truth of this matter be revealed, and justice delivered. Is the accuser here?
I speak for those the accused slaughtered at Ember, and I am here to see that justice is carried out this day.
As we all, Ambassador. As we all.
And is the accused here? And her defender?
We are present and eager to bring the truth of this matter into Tyr's sight, Reverend Judge.
Very well. We now list the items presented by the accused in their defense, and they will be shown to the people of the court, Lord Nasher, and held aloft for the eye of Tyr to see. First off,
It may take a while for them to get through all the evidence, bless it, and the rest of the ritual nonsense. So if you have anything you want to ask, now's the best time.
I still don't understand how I was ill-fated enough to have you represent me. No. Do you have any advice? What if I want to skip the trial? As soon as the evidence is presented, let's be done with this. I have no patience for this. How can we speed things up? Let's just hear the evidence out. Do you have any advice?
Torio is an arrogant creature, but she is not a Luskan ambassador for nothing. This court is her theater, her arena, and she has had years of experience in treachery and twisting words. While evidence helps a case, she knows it is often the drama, the belief of everyone here as to who is guilty and who is not that will ultimately win the day. Do not forget that the rabble are here today to see someone hang. Unless you can convince them that you have been wronged, and grievously so, it is an uphill battle you fight.
So, what strategy would you suggest?
It is somewhat unorthodox, but playing upon the animosity between Luskin and Neverwinter may help you.
I want to win by the rules of the court, not because of Luskin. But you don't sound so convinced. Unorthodox suits me fine, and Luskin's been quick to use it when they can. No, I want to win by the rules of the court, not because of Luskin prejudice.
But that will only go so far, and may even help Torio in convincing the court that your actions may have been an attempt to start another war which no one in Neverwinter wants. I cannot give you a clear strategy, but remember that trading diplomatic words with Torio will be difficult. Do not resort to such a duel unless you feel you can absolutely win. And do not threaten her or try to bluff her unless you are equally certain. If you fail, you are bound for the gallows for certain.
And then I am ready to face them. Shall we? I'll heed your...
Well, I'm glad someone does. I occasionally have a good idea, you know.
and sand. Thanks for representing.
Oh, well, you're welcome. But really, no thanks needed. I assure you, this is a labor of love, and I relish the thought of seeing Luskin lose face, and possibly Torio losing her head. Come, let us deliver some humiliations, one arrow at a time. It looks like they have finished dispensing the evidence.
And that is the evidence before us.
Ah, that went over well. I think we've done some damage to their case, and put a nice little twist of the dagger in Torio's side.
The accuser, Ambassador Torio Claven of Luskin, may now call witnesses to the stand.
I think we have seen enough of these objects and speculation. Let us hear from those who witnessed the truth.
Pause. So the evidence was the ring from the assassins in the well that we found when we helped out the goblins. There was a journal in the village where we were sprinkling sage, moss sage, onto the bodies of the deceased, so they turned into zombies. And the book, the journal, it said that trade with Luskin has ceased for a few weeks before the attack, which means Luskin knew the attack was going to happen. What was the other piece of evidence? There was the dryad in the forest, in Duskwood Forest. We grabbed her spell, the powder, to transform me into whoever I wanted to be. So these are the things that I found for evidence. There's going to be people that are going to be witnesses and interviewers, such as the one guy that said that he was hunting in the forest with all the deer around. There was no deer, it was just direwolves and werewolves. So he's a liar. There's Elaine, who I interviewed in the jail cell at Port Lask, she is kind of confused on whether it is actually me or not, because I had Chandra, the girl on the right, you could use Chandra right here, explain to her that we were together when all this was happening. So there's a lot of people that do hate me, but my reputation as a savior, as a city watch, and what's it called, defender of Alwell, these are all points going for me. So I think we have seen enough of these objects and speculations. Let us hear from those who witnessed the truth. Number 1, diplomacy. Forgive me, Ambassador, but are you speculating on the truth of the evidence?
Speculate? The truth is what we are here to determine. Everything is in question.
It is. Or is it? You seem quite certain of guilt. Are you admitting that this is also in question?
Of course not, and I aim to prove it.
Which is it, Ambassador? Are you guilty or not? Are we guilty or not in your eyes? I'm finding it difficult to find the truth in your wordplay.
I suggest you hold your tongue. I think you will want to hear what my witnesses have to say.
I succeeded.
My, she has a temper. Well done. I am impressed.
Yes.
I understand that you wish to stall the witnesses about to speak, but there is really nothing more your wordplay can do to prevent it. Let me call my first witness to the stand. Elgin, resident of Port Last, and a witness to the slaughter at Ember.
Oh, this is the guy that was telling lies.
Welcome, Elgin. You were brave to make the journey here, especially considering the danger in testifying.
Danger? What danger? Are you implying he would be at risk from me? I ask you take that back. Or taunt. Now, Ambassador, I'm certain you wouldn't strike Elgin while he was testifying, so I doubt he's in any real taunt!
Laugh now if you will,
Success.
but I'll wipe that smile from your face, I promise you. But let us hear Elgin speak of what he saw. Squire, you will have your chance in time, I promise you. Now, Elgin, you said you saw the murder at Ember, did you not?
That I did, and a fierce, unfair battle against incredible odds it was. I tried to fight off the murderers, but one of them got a lucky blow against me, and down I went.
So you can confirm the accused was at Ember, and you saw the murder of those villagers?
Oh, yes. Those poor, helpless farmers cut down by that one there. I tried to save them, you know, but I was only one man against many, and demons as well.
What? You lie. Nah, that's too much of a statement. This is not true. Whoever he saw, it wasn't me. Have the witness continue his story. Demons? This is ridiculous. Take it from here, Stan. I have no interest in arguing this case further. I won't put myself on trial to any dog or Luskin. I say settle the verdict now. Be like, that is not true. Whoever he saw, it wasn't me. Have the witness continue his story. Number 2. That is not true. Whoever he saw wasn't me. I'm just going to put like that. Number 2. Oh no, what? You lie. Number 1. Number 1.
The accused will have their chance to speak to the witness, so be silent until we are done hearing the facts.
No need to defend me, Lady Torio. I can handle myself. If any bloodthirsty killer tries to come at me, they'll get more than they bargained for.
Oh, God. If he was touched with a pin, he would pop like a balloon.
So no one would believe lies like his. Then we'll have to rely on the truth. I was actually thinking about just cutting his throat. Nah, take it from here, Sand. I have no interest in arguing this case further. So no one would believe lies like that. Then we'll have to rely on the truth. Number 2.
The truth doesn't matter. He just has to make them believe the lie. Ugh, and look at him. He's told many such lies, so many even he believes them.
The witness has identified the accused as the one who killed the villagers. I have no more questions, Reverend Judge.
Does the accused wish to question the witness?
Yes. We have some questions concerning his story.
Please, be my guest.
What did you want to know? I've given my testimony.
Diplomacy. Elgin, no one doubts you are a brave man, but is there any chance that when you were struck so hard, some of what happened might be unclear?
Well, I don't know what
Success.
happened after the fight. That is true. Not exactly.
Enough of this. He saw you kill those villagers. What happened afterwards is irrelevant.
Is it? How did Elgin get away safely? Why wasn't he killed with bluff? Do you know what the penalty for lying before the god of Tyr is, Elgin? I do have some bluff, but do I have enough? You said there was more than one attacker. How many? Let's see. Number 4.
Dozens and other foul creatures as well. Demons, I believe. It was lucky they believed me dead, else I would have shared the fate of those poor, poor people from Ember.
I'm just letting them talk. You fought them? Where are the scars? Oh, I don't have any spot. What were you doing in the area? Intimidate. I think you're a fool that's told one too many stories. And I suggest you start telling the truth now. Do you know the penalty for lying before the Tyr god? Now let's go with his story. Number 4. What were you doing in the area?
Hunting, of course. Deer, actually. But I laid aside all thought of the hunt when I saw the flames coming from the village.
And what did you do then?
I had to rush to the aid of the village as quickly as I could. Innocent lives were at stake.
You were hunting deer in the Duskwood? Malin says there's no deer to be found there at all.
I saw plenty. I don't know what you're trying to prove. This is meaningless. There were deer aplenty in the woods.
Were there dozens, just like the number of attackers?
Is that all you wish to ask? The witness has identified you. It is enough.
Did you see the leader?
Yes, it was you.
Are you certain?
Oh, yes, it was you and others, allies. But I remember you, I do. That horrible look in your eye, and those bodies all around you.
I spoke with the survivor. I heard there were only about a dozen attackers at Ember, and no demons.
Well, of course not. They were probably frightened of them.
And what did these demons look like?
What?
Well, you saw the demons. Describe them.
They had horns and scales.
That's it? That's pretty vague for someone who saw a demon.
Is that all you wish to ask? The witness has identified you. It is enough.
Let's choose. I don't know if I have intimidate. Number 2.
Why are you asking me this? You should be more worried about yourself for what you've done.
I won't put myself on. I don't have any spot, but let's just try it. Number 6.
What? Oh, Well, I healed quickly is all. No scars. They must have hit me with a club or something. It was from behind, so I am not certain. It's true. I say it is.
We had Elgin's wounds healed when he returned. That is why there is no scar upon him. We needed him healthy for the trial.
Where was that wound?
The chest down to the stomach.
But you said you were hit from behind.
Well, yes, but they also hit me in the chest before. Well, before they knocked me out from behind.
Is that all you wish to ask? The witness has identified you. It is enough.
I think you're a fool that's told one too many stories, and I suggest you start telling the truth now.
I am not afraid of you. You can't do any more harm here. Not to me, not to anyone again.
Who says it's just me you have to fear? I could be locked up, but my friends are still free, understand? No, that's not what I want. Who do you... You're just me? I could be locked up, but my friends are still free, understand? Number 1, let's try it.
But it's the truth. At least as much as I saw it.
What does that mean? So you didn't see everything? No.
I mean, if your friends were there, I didn't see them. I mean, there was a lot of fighting. I could have gotten, turned around. Could have been anyone.
What are you saying? The accused is threatening the witness. I demand...
Now the story isn't going in your favor, Ambassador. You no longer wish the witness to speak?
I am not saying that. Let Elgin speak. His testimony will only help my case.
No more questions.
Very well. Ambassador, do you have another witness?
Another witness, yes, and a most important one, Reverend Judge. Unknown to many, the people of Ember were not slaughtered to the last woman and child.
The Luskins must have gotten to Elaine.
I call on Elaine, the last living resident of Ember, to speak on what she saw that fateful day. Elaine, thank you for coming here. I know how difficult it must be, but you realize that you are the only voice of Ember that survived that terrible tragedy. Now, please tell the court what you saw.
I saw the accused there at Ember. She killed them all. Elaine, no.
Sandra, can you say anything?
Look, when you get the chance, ask her if I would ever travel with someone who would do that, and where we were when it occurred.
This isn't good. We need to change the course of the river streaming from her eyes, or we're all going to hang.
Will I get a chance to refute these claims, Ambassador? Reverend Judge, I want to cross-examine the witness. Let's do number 1.
Perhaps after the witness has a chance to tell her side of the story. I understand you are anxious to derail this key witness, but show some compassion for her.
It will be allowed.
Yes.
In time. All sides of an issue must be heard. For now, Ambassador, continue.
Go on, Elaine. Tell us what you saw.
All those people. And they had no weapons. They had no way of fighting back.
But the accused slaughtered them all, did she not?
Yes. I saw it all. I took refuge in Port Last. There was nowhere left for me to go.
You are safe now, Elaine, and the accused cannot harm you here. What more proof is needed? We have a witness that saw the accused perform the deed. Perhaps we should move on to the sentence now. The accused's guilt is plain.
The witness has spoken. Let us move on. I have some questions for her first.
Of course. Please, the trap has already closed. There is no squirming out of it now.
Elaine, Do you know this woman here, Chandra?
You know I do. You brought her to port last.
Can you speak of her character? Is she a good person? A friend?
Yes, I know her well, as a matter of fact. She stopped in Ember during trade season. Not once, but many times.
And do you know that she has been traveling with me for some time?
No. No, I did not know that.
Reverend Judge, I fail to see where this line of questioning is going.
Chandra here was traveling with me when Ember was attacked. Why would your friend do that?
Elaine, listen to me. Something's wrong. Whoever did what they did at Ember, it wasn't who you think it was. I would know.
Enough! The accused has only one counsel, and only he shall speak to the witness.
Oh, Ambassador, I freely forfeit the right to question the witness when Chandra here is speaking. I really have no choice.
Elaine,
Sand.
we weren't even at Ember when it happened, or anywhere near there. Are you sure you saw us?
I think I did. Or, well, someone who looked very much like the accused.
What?
You heard her, Ambassador. I have no more questions, but I'm sure you do, Torio. It seems she just retracted her certainty of what happened. Could have been someone who looked like me. No, I'm gonna do. You heard her, Ambassador. I have no more questions, but I'm sure you do, Torio.
Forget this. Clearly the witness is too distraught to give her testimony properly. So let's choose someone who's not affected by Ember at all. Someone the accused knows all too well. I call forth Chandra Jarrow. What?
Chandra, feel free to speak to Torio if you want. Free. Well, let's put her. What? Why her?
Come now, Chandra. Don't be afraid. We are in a court of law. You may speak freely here.
About what? About these false accusations?
No. I am interested only in your interactions with the accused. You travel with her, do you not?
I do.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever observed the accused causing, or near, any acts that compare to the destruction at Ember?
I really don't think that...
Answer the question.
No.
Not even your home?
Well, yes. But that was different. There were...
And wasn't your home attacked twice, and is now burned to the ground?
Well, yes, but that was after...
Next time when I ask you a question, I want you to answer it, Chandra, without objecting or giving me exceptions. You are safe here, and you need not fear the accused anymore. Because you see, what I am most concerned about, Chandra, is what you think. What you really think of the accused. We know something of her activities in Neverwinter already, as well as the lands around. So think carefully before you answer.
Hope you've been treating her well. She's about to come clean.
Is she someone who might do such a thing?
No, she is a good woman who cares about others.
Yes.
To hear her slandered like this makes
Success.
me angry at the injustice of it.
Angry enough to attack? To kill those who stand against the accused? I see.
By the gods, if you are accusing me of what happened at Ember...
I make no such accusations. But trouble does follow the accused, oddly enough. Perhaps you are blinded. One can often be in shock after the destruction of one's home. Thank you for all your help, Chandra. I think this matter will soon be brought to a close.
I hope you get what you deserve, Ambassador.
My dear, all I want is justice.
Are you finally finished? I'd like a chance to call my witnesses now. Wait, let's see. Are you finally finished?
Almost. You see, there's only one more I wish to speak to, and that is you. Why, I call the accused as a witness, of course.
Oh. Then ask what you will, and I shall speak the truth. Number 2.
My question is a simple one. Why did you kill the people of Ember?
Taunt, why did the Luskins kill the people of Ember? I realize you were speaking in Luskin just now, but in Neverwinter, we call them lies. Ambassador, you presume guilt when no verdict has been reached. I am innocent of these accusations. Number 2. Well, my taunt is higher. I'll be like, Taunt, why did the Luskins kill the people of Ember, you? I realized you were speaking in Luskin just now, but in Neverwinter, we call them lies.
Ah, so easily angered. Is that what happened with the people of Ember? Did they ask you a question and you attacked them?
Not at all. They already been killed by Luskins. Weren't you listening to me, or are you deaf and dumb? Are you deaf to the truth as well as blind to it? No wonder you can't hear me, Ambassador. Now let's do number 1. I want to taunt her.
We are here to find the truth. Yes, to listen to your insults. No.
I'm glad we understand each other, because every time you open your mouth, you insult me, Neverwinter, and the people whom you killed at Ember.
How dare you! You think being here in Neverwinter with your false claims of nobility makes you safe from me? It doesn't! Do you know the power I have? If I wanted to, by the gods, I could have Luskan troops sent here to seize you within the hour. So wipe that smug look off your face and answer.
I suggest you watch where your words fly, Ambassador. I have been patient enough, but I will not abide threats to this city.
Go on, Torio. Press the issue, please.
No more questions, Reverend Judge.
Very well, Ambassador. The accused may now present their witnesses.
May I? I have a brief opening speech with some cutting barbs prepared, but if you'd rather be found innocent as quickly as possible...
As long as you are sure to consult me before any witness is brought into the court. Go ahead, Sand. I want to hear this part. As long as you are sure to consult me before any witness is brought into the court.
Of course, of course. Well, now that you've told me, that is.
Is the counsel of the accused prepared to give his statement?
Thank you, Reverend Judge, Lord Nasher, and fine people of Neverwinter. These allegations are a farce, my lord. I mean to show you the innocence of this woman, a squire of Neverwinter, and the falsehood of the accusations against her. The evidence of the ambassador from Luskin is a transparent, ill-conceived ploy to destroy the life of one of Neverwinter's loyal servants.
The accused has only been a squire for a short time, conveniently promoted after the massacre of the people of Ember. Perhaps as a reward?
Ambassador, you have had your say. Now it is time for the accused to speak. And as for you, Sand, I would refrain from such accusations without first presenting proof.
My lord, the difference is, in my statements can be found the truth. I was going to call Callum of the Neverwinter 9, the commander you met in Old Owl Well after the victory there. His voice carries a great deal of weight.
Certainly. Call him forward.
For our first witness, I summon Callum of Neverwinter 9, fresh from his victory over the vicious orc tribes in Old Owl Well. Lord Callum, none can doubt your service and loyalty to Neverwinter, your successful defense of our sovereign lands. You have met the accused before, have you not?
She was a great help to me in defeating the orc bands at Old Owl Well in earlier months. Were it not for her assistance, the well would now be held by the orcs. The soldiers of Neverwinter and the realm itself owe a deep debt of gratitude to her, and it is a travesty that these foul charges have been levied against her.
Thank you, Lord Callum. We are ever grateful to hear the words of one of the 9.
Lord Callum, I have heard you express that the charges in this court are a travesty and that they are unwarranted.
That is true. I feel the charges are unfounded.
Is it because they are given by Luskin?
Luskin has much to gain by casting down heroes of Neverwinter. Do I trust that Luskin brings such charges in good faith? I do not. Nor do I trust your motives, Ambassador. There is a reason that Low Justice and High Justice were divided by the Luskin-Neverwinter Treaty, and I do not believe that any Luskin court or advocate has justice on their mind.
But you do know that the voice of the accused's counsel is from Luskin, do you not? From the ranks of the Hosthour of the Arcane, before he fled?
That banshee!
What? Oh.
No, I did not.
Diplomacy. The history of my council nor the origin of the charges against me have no bearing to this case. It is Ember that concerns us. Are you saying that anyone from Luskin should never be trusted? If so, you kill your own case, Ambassador. Number 2. No, I don't have Intimidate, but we could try it.
Yes, but Ember lies in Luskan lands, and if your problem is with Luskan, well, if all of the Neverwinter Nine feel this way, perhaps that would be motive enough for an attack.
Oh, jeez.
Merely an observation, Lord Callum.
I said the
you
wrong
may
thing.
be above such things, despite your words.
I tried to
but
intimidate too
perhaps
much.
other knights are not so noble. I thank Lord Callum for his time, Reverend Judge. My questions have been answered to my satisfaction.
I see Naya, the herbalist we helped in port last. I was thinking about bringing her to the stand. She could be good for our defense.
I agree. Let's call her forward.
The accused calls Naya, resident of Port Last.
No more intimidation. No more.
Naya, you encountered the accused in Port Last, did you not?
That's correct. I remember the accused well.
Well met again. Well met again, Naya.
And well met to you. It is good to see your face again.
Could you tell us what happened?
I have been at Port Last for the past season to help fortify the town's defense. Though my duties occupied all of my time, I was concerned about the unburied bodies in Ember. I knew from a former acquaintance, a follower of Kelemvor, that after dying such violent deaths, it was possible they could arise as undead. But I could not see to them and could not convince anyone to help until the good squire came.
It's the least I could do to help, considering how much you were doing. Sometimes sacrifice is required, and I'm always willing to help the good people of Neverwinter when I can. 3. Number 2. It's the least I could do to help, considering how much you were doing.
The squire agreed to put the dead to eternal rest.
To hide the evidence, perhaps? This is meaningless.
It pains me to hear you make light of such important task, Ambassador.
I think you have taken my words out of context. But I forgive you. After all, it is your life at stake. Now, are you done attempting to hold off a verdict? Or are you ready at last to face justice?
No, at least one more witness, I think, and we shall close the curtain on this stage. Unknown to all, there was another survivor of the Ember Massacre.
The boy. Marcus.
A poor, frightened boy who had to hide in a well to prevent being slaughtered. How did he know to do such a thing? Why, Marcus has a gift of sight beyond sight, the gift of a seer. And he knew the murder would happen to end the true identity of the killer. Tell us what you saw, young Marcus, what you saw with your special gift.
It was a huge man that killed the village. I don't know how you could confuse him with her. They don't look anything alike. Maybe he used a magic disguise. But disguises like that don't fool me.
What is this, a joke? You bring a child seer onto the stand, ask him a question, and then have him lie for you?
Do you have a question for Marcus or not, Ambassador? Number 2.
Of course I do. If he has the power of a seer, then let us test it. Marcus, what do I hold in my left hand?
Your left hand holds an iron ring. The ring of Garius, the master of the 5th tower. You hold it tightly, as if afraid it will fly from you. Every time you touch the ring, you see how angry he becomes when one fails him, and you fear his ambition. It is a ring that is more of a chain than a piece of jewelry. And even more so, the ring reminds you of...
Enough! No more questions. It is a ring, nothing more. But the boy guessed correctly. A parlor trick, surely. But the rest is lies, of that be assured. No more questions, Reverend Judge.
Then I shall call our next witness.
This is good. More witnesses. What have I
Chandra,
done?
please come forward.
Yes.
Sand.
Chandra,
No.
Go. Forget it. Let's call a verdict. Please, if you can help, do it. This is for Ember, not me, Chandra. Number 4.
All right. You've got a good point. Go on, Sand. Ask your questions.
Chandra, you know the accused, have traveled with her, have you not?
I have.
And this crime of which she is accused, As one who knew the people of Ember, of Port Lost, do you really think her capable of such a crime?
No, not at all. Look, don't get me wrong. Trouble seems to come at her heels. But it's how she deals with those troubles that makes me say no. She keeps trying to make things right, even when things are at their worst. And it's really hard not to admire that and stick by it no matter what.
I think that says it all, Chandra. Thank you. I have no more witnesses, Lord Nasher.
The parties have spoken. Now all that remains is judgment to be passed. Lord Nasher.
I expect Lord Nasher has already come to the correct decision.
I certainly hope so. It's evident this was a conspiracy to frame a loyal squire of Neverwinter as a criminal of the worst sort.
Silence, Sand. I have heard enough from you, and from you, Torio. And it is enough for me to reach a decision. The case before me was a difficult one. But it seems we now know the identity of Ember's attackers. Naval, I want the ambassador, her retinue, and any remaining members of the arcane Brotherhood of Luskan outside the city gates by nightfall.
What? This is no verdict. To think the Brotherhood truly responsible.
You brought this case before me. Now you debate my verdict? I would be careful of where you point a sword when you draw it, Ambassador. And remind your masters in Luskan of that as well. I think we've wasted enough time on this. Justice has been done, and...
I claim the right of trial by combat.
Ambassador, I am tired of your games, and I will indulge you no longer.
In a matter of such importance, you would deny me my sacred right of appeal? Can Lord Nasher do that, Reverend Judge? Can he put himself above our god tier in this matter?
He cannot. The ambassador from Luskan is entitled to an appeal as she describes.
It's okay. It's okay. But we already proved my innocence. Number 2.
Gods. I was hoping she didn't know about it.
And who will fight for you, Torio? This is no battle with words, though I would like to see you try to match your wit against the blade of a true soldier of Neverwinter.
Indeed, you are correct, Sir Naval. Luskan is not the aggressor here, and I only wish to see justice done. But I cannot defend myself and seek justice in this matter. Is there not one who will champion the people of Ember?
Lorne.
I will. I have listened to these lies and will answer them with my blade in Luskin's name.
A champion has been declared. Both the defender and the accused are required by law to report to the Temple of Justice in Neverwinter, to undergo the rite of tear, to cleanse themselves in a night of prayer and vigilance. The following morning, the champions shall meet in combat so that justice may be decided.
So be it. After the rite is observed, the trial shall be held in the morning upon the tourney grounds. Arm yourself and be ready, Squire, or choose a champion to fight for you. Because, by the gods, we have not come all this way for justice to be denied in this final hour.
So, it seems this will be decided with blood. If that is what it takes to win the day, then that is what we must do. When you are prepared, go to the Hall of Justice and speak with Prior Ham to start the rite of tear.
Wow. Wow. I won the trial. Now we go to combat. Let's put my hat back on. Equip. I'm gonna get my excuse me, two-handed sword and my scythe. Oop. Where'd it go? There we go. So, and my cape. Where's my cape? It's gone. My cloak? Oh, there we go. It is there. All right. Equip. So, where do I have to report to? They said, You are found innocent by Lord Nasher. However, Torio Clavin has asserted the right to appeal through trial by combat. You have been given time to prepare yourself, after which you must observe an overnight vigil at the Church of Tyr. Speak with Prior Lamb at the Church of Tyr to begin your rite. Okay. And where's the Church of Tyr? Neverwinter Archives. Collector's Mansion. Church of Lathander. Okay. So the Church of Tyr is probably in the Merchant District. First things first, we're gonna go to we're gonna talk to my uncle. We're gonna talk to all the people in my party. Trial by combat. Why are items automatically rearranged in my inventory? Merchant Quarter, Docks District. We're gonna go talk to we're gonna talk to everybody at the pub first. That was good. That was not the best, but that was really, really good. I failed a couple times. It was nice. If this is going to be my last day of freedom, and I die, I did my best. So I want to see my uncle one last time. In the beginning of the game, I was adopted by Dagon, and he led me to his brother with the shards. And this is his inn, his pub. Duncan. Heard about the trial. How goes it? It's coming along, still gathering clues. Well, if you have Sand to help you, well, that's a start, I guess. Yes. Since his true kin can't seem to step out from behind the bar and lend a hand, I suppose I have to do what little I can. Feel free to send Sand into some ogre dens. Look for clues, you know. That's between you and me. I have some questions.
What did you want to know?
Oh, that's it. I don't need to know anything. Kelgar, Chandra.
What? Did I do something wrong?
Are you alright? You look a little lost.
Well, aside from the frequent kidnapping, yes, I suppose I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. But don't worry. I'll try to keep up. So don't trouble yourself, alright?
Alright. Let's go.
Gods, you're a pain. Forget it then. Let's keep moving, shall we?
I'm sorry.
All right, go on and ask.
We really worried about me in the fight with Lorne?
Of course I was. Did you see that guy? He was huge. I mean, look, you're a big hero and everything, but that monster would have made an Umber Hulk think twice about attacking.
Well, don't worry about me. I don't need your compassion. Oh, thanks for caring. I appreciate you looking out for me.
Well, it's no big deal. I wasn't looking out for you or anything. I was just thinking about it a lot. Been worrying. Anyway, just forget I said anything. And remind me not to say anything in front of Grobnar again.
Okay. Wait a minute.
What? Did I do something wrong?
You sure you're alright?
Look, I'm sorry I got mad before.
Oh, I just did this.
It's just that sometimes I don't think you understand being a farmer out in the middle of nowhere and what that means. Or growing up alone.
think I might understand more than you think.
What do you mean?
I did grow up in a small community, not many friends, and with a father that might as well have been dead.
Well, I'll believe it when I see it. I'm betting you grew up in a huge city somewhere, probably north of here, like Waterdeep. Anyway, I didn't mean to get angry before. There wasn't any call for it.
Next time you might at least consider somebody else's perspective before you attack them. No harm done, forget about it. Next time you might at least consider somebody else's perspective before you attack them. I don't want her to make her feel bad. No harm done, forget it.
Alright then, fresh start. Still, I'm sorry, but thanks for not lording it over me.
Keep moving. Mishka.
What's going on?
Never mind. Ravnar?
Some way I can help?
I think I got some pieces for the construct.
Oh, really? Let me see. Oh my, yes, this should help nicely. When we get back home, I'll experiment with this and see what can be done. Hold on to it until then, and we can use it later.
I had other questions for you.
Of course. Ask away. Always ready with answers, yes indeed.
You do. Never mind. Number 4. Eleni.
Is there something you need?
Why are you trying to help me? Before you mentioned the circle, what did you need? Is there a presence in the mirror? Why are you trying to help? Go on.
Together we may act to uncover what threatens the land, and if that cause does not move you, then to uncover what threatens you and your people. Let us work together in this, as there is much we may do where alone we would fail.
And, how do you think you can help me?
I can hear footfalls in the forests, the secrets the trees whisper, the stories stones tell. I can call upon the land to aid us, or harm those that would harm it. And you know the ways of towns and peoples, of civilization, of things that I know little about. We are two halves of a world, and together we may create a new circle, a window to see into both and share their secrets. Also, whatever is happening, I believe it to be tied to you in some way, and only by traveling with you will such mysteries be made clear.
Never mind. I had other questions for you.
What did you wish to know?
Before you mentioned the circle, what did you mean?
It is not something I wish to discuss. Let us leave it for another time. If there is something else you wish to ask, then do so. But there are some things which shall remain mine and mine alone.
Why were you following? Number 4. Okay. Talk to Sand.
Yes?
I'd like to know more about what Tario said about you at the trial.
There was a time I dwelled amongst the towers of Luskin, yes? For anyone interested in arcane knowledge, the Masters of the Towers have an impressive collection of artifacts. But simply being in their employ is not enough, and the things requested can even make the greatest of artifacts pale by comparison. And one day I simply could not continue to do what I did. The smallest refusal, and one is marked for death. So I came here, sought protection in Neverwinter. I moved my shop down here in the docks in the hopes of avoiding notice.
Do you know of Black Garius?
Garius, yes, ambitious, driven, yet I find it strange he would be Luskin's ally in this. Luskin seems so short-sighted, and Garius's horizon is broad indeed, and he was never one to put the city's concerns first, nor were any of the mages of the host tower.
I had other questions.
Very well. What answers do you seek?
Do you have a problem with Quara?
No, no problem at all. I certainly wouldn't wish to speak ill of anyone standing before me.
Oh, don't stop on my account. I'd hate to think you couldn't say whatever you needed to say to my face.
It's really not worth a copper coin to go into at the moment. Let us just say that we have academic differences.
Okay. Oh, never mind. We can leave. And now, talk to Casimir.
Yes? Is there something you wish of me?
You look troubled. Are you alright?
That man who we have taken on with us, Bishop, I do not trust him, and I do not like the way he looks at you.
Oh, I didn't know you cared.
Forgive me, it is not my affair. I only felt compelled to warn you. Very well.
I want to talk to you more about what's going on. What's your concern with Neverwinter?
I did not inform them of my decision to leave, so I did not part in good graces. I suspect that many of them do not even know why I left.
Can you tell me more about this?
I betrayed my oath to my order, to Neverwinter. I had doubts about my service to Nasher, to the city itself.
Well, why did you leave?
It was an impulsive decision, and not the correct one. There was no place in Neverwinter for me any longer, and the farther I traveled from Neverwinter's walls, the more I saw what harm was befalling people, such as those at Old Owlwell.
What do you mean?
The policies of Neverwinter and the health of the city do depend on politics, on trade relations. But if that is the sole focus, then the people in need of aid are sometimes lost in its shadow. I needed to travel to Old Owlwell to try and take direct action, to make a discernible difference in the lives of those who need it. And I feel there we may have succeeded. So for that, I thank you.
I was carrying out my duty. It was a good chance to help others, and for that I am grateful. A little battle, a little freedom from Neverwinter was just what we needed. It was a good chance to help others, and for that I am grateful.
As am I. Perhaps if there were more ones such as you in Neverwinter's service, it might draw others.
Oop, wrong thing. Oh, I gained influence to Casimir. Nice. Let's talk to Helgar. I don't want to talk to Bishop. I hate Bishop.
What is it you want, lass?
Tell me about you. I need to know about more about you. I want to talk to you about becoming the never mind. Number 6. Okay. So we're gonna take the good guys. Kara. We're gonna take Kelgar. Sand. We'll keep Sand and Kelgar. Casimir. Nah, we'll get rid of Casimir. And we'll carry Elena. This is it. We're heading towards the Temple of Tyr, and we will begin the ritual. Oh wow, Kelgar leveled up. Okay. This is fantastic news. Kelgar?
Yeah?
Wow, look at his charisma. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm gonna go all out in strength. No, because he will get his... No. Jeez. Constitution. What is Kelgar good at? Good at taunt and parry. We're gonna go with parry. Oh. 2. Let's just go through these skills real quick. See what Kelgar wants to learn. I'll go with greater weapon focus, +1 to hit. Are critical. When using the weapon, it's like you gain a +4 bonus to attack. Your weapon focus selected base attack of +4. Specifics: when using this weapon selected, you gain a +4 bonus do the roll. Confirm the threat. Okay. Wait. Do I want to two-hand this? Find out. +2 damage when using these weapons in combat. I don't know what I want to do. What is dodge? Look attacks from his current target or last attack. Get a +1 dodge bonus to AC against attacks from the current target or last attack. Power critical. You get a +4 bonus on the roll to confirm the threat. I don't know. Weapon specialization. You know what? I kind of wanted to go with the whole two weapon fighting thing. But I don't see it. Kelgar, can you not do weapon fighting? Perhaps not. That's alright. Weapon specialization. Oh, this is tough. Take the great axe. Oh! Improved critical. Jeez. This is all great axe stuff, isn't it? Power critical. Greater weapon. Another +1. Yeah. Let's just do it. Greater weapon focus and weapon specialization, great axe. Okay. I'm going to choose Harry. Oh, that's okay. None. So Kelgar. 25. Oh, you know what? He could have used some better armor, and I gave it away, didn't I? Let's just see if I do have anything, actually.
Yes.
Oh, wow. So everything is equip.
I think it is time everyone marched behind me,
I'm listening.
your new glorious leader.
There's the silver scimitar. Okay, well, it's where it needs to be. That's fine. Now we're gonna head on over to the Temple of Tyr.
Everyone, follow me!
Temple of Tyr, and then we save the game, and then we're gonna do the ritual. I believe it's Merchant Quarter, huh? One spot we have not been to. Temple of Tears right here? Yep, way on the other side. I gotta see something real quick. Plus 18! I like it. I like it a lot. Helgar gets a plus 18 to hit. Isn't that wonderful? So now, we save the game. Trial. Okay. This is it. Oh, wow. This music. This is from the original music, Neverwinter 1. He's injured?
I am listening.
We can't have him injured. No. Pure critical wound. Yes.
Yes?
Alright. Here. Before we talk, I'm going to go to the church. I like this music. It's like the calm before the storm. All right. We're ready.
Are you ready for the rite of Tyr?
I am ready.
Your companions will have to leave you alone for the first phase of the rite. It is tradition.
Please leave me, everyone. I will be fine. This is important.
Follow me.
Yes.
Hold a moment! This rite of Tyr can wait. I haven't had my say yet.
What are you doing here?
Why am I here? Well, it's because I want to take your place. That Torio, she's got you matched up with a Luskan-trained killer. There's no justice in that little viper suddenly bringing a bear out of nowhere to fight you. Let me fight him. He's a dog, not even worthy of you. He fights like a Luskan fights, through daggers in the back, poison daggers even. We know how to solve situations. By hitting them until they break. They know it, that's why they're doing the duel now, and I want to hit them hard.
Why are you upset?
Because it's not fair, that's why. I don't mind a fight for fight's sake, but this crime they've accused you of, the slaughter of an entire village, it's more than just a fight, it's...
You feel it is unjust.
You're damn right it's unjust. This isn't just a fight, by the gods. This is honor and fairness and the lives of you and those people of Ember who were slaughtered. After all you went through, all the searching for clues and those poor villagers, to lay it all on your head. By the gods, I want to fight him. I'll show him justice.
You are allowed to choose a champion. Do you wish this one to take your place? You must still undergo the rite of Tyr. But when Lorn emerges on the field tomorrow, it shall be this one who fights in your stead.
Kelgar, you just made me cry right now. Hearing that shit, like, okay, I actually tried to put some real effort into this game up to this point. I worked really hard for influence on the people I wanted to influence. I wanted to get, like, how do you say, diplomacy. I wanted to do everything right. This is as righteous of a character as I could be, and the shit that Kelgar just told me, if you wish to fight in my place, I'd be honored.
Good. That's what I'd hoped you'd say. I've been thinking of things to do to that Luskin ever since the trial, and I can't wait to try them out. I'll meet you at the trial grounds in the morning, and we'll just see if Lorn can handle me.
I will see your friend out, then return. May Tyr's justice fall upon us all.
I love that. I love that.
Here you will remain until we come for you in the morning. Gaze upon the face of Tyr, and let him gaze upon you. If you are true to your word and deeds, then you need not fear his judgment. You are permitted visitors during this time, for often justice does not solely lie in the words and deeds of the accused, and you may gain truth from the words of those closest to you. We will return for you on the morrow.
Kelgar. Kelgar. Amazing.
So, quiet enough for you? I mean, now that Kelgar is done ranting, I heard it from several streets away. Actually helped me find this place. I hope you don't mind if I come in here and just start speaking my mind. Otherwise, this place would seem awfully dull.
Of course not. Everyone else seems to be coming by. Oh, no. What's on your mind?
I must say, I didn't expect that we would be able to force Torio's hand like this. Trial by combat is a rather desperate maneuver, quite unlike her. It's really rather quite pleasing. And if you were to beat Lorn, well, that would make me simply ecstatic. I could help, you know.
I would welcome any help you can provide, as long as it's within the rules of the duel. I don't need your help. Just get out of here. Number one.
Here, take this. It's a few special concoctions I whipped up to help you tomorrow should Lorn decide to poison, cheat, or simply give you several gaping chest wounds. And, no need for thanks. It would just be embarrassing. Let me leave you to it. But there is one last thing. Our friend Torio. I think she's rather close to breaking. It's what happens when one is tied to an ill-conceived plan, as I once felt. And I think Torio is one who prefers to be on the winning side. Worth thinking about, especially if she is at our mercy later. Good night.
Thank you, Sen.
Forgive me. I did not mean to disturb the rites.
Why are you here? You're not disturbing me. Number two.
I was troubled. I thought perhaps by seeking you out that I could help somehow. I know something of knightly combat, more so than your opponent, I suspect. Are you familiar with the etiquette of the duel?
Sure. I'd like to hear what you know.
Do not yield to Lorn. If there is a chance you can still win, keep fighting, for Lorn will not accept your surrender.
Is that all there is? Knightly combat? No, anything else?
Any weapons or spells are permitted in the arena. Each combatant is expected to fight to the best of their ability, with all the resources at their disposal. Lorn's strength is in close combat. As such, there is no dishonor in keeping him beyond arm's reach. And if you do not wish to face him, know that I will gladly serve as your champion, if you would permit it.
This is something I have to do on my own. It is important. Thank you for the offer, Elsevier. I can handle it. Thanks for the this is something I have to do on my own. It is important to me. Thanks for the offer, Elsevier, but I can handle Lorn. No. Number 1.
I admire your conviction. I am certain that you shall see to it that justice finds Lorn at last. May Tyr guide your blade tomorrow, and may the people of Ember grant strength to your weapons. This is something someone gave me once. I need it no longer. Make use of it tomorrow, and it will have served its purpose. It is a ritual flask. It will heal you and also convey a blessing upon you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is time. Torio and Lorn await us on the field. Nashor wished me to communicate to you the importance of the coming battle, both for you and for Neverwinter itself.
This is a great honor, to be able to lay down your life for your homeland. You should savor this moment.
For too long has Luskin's arcane brotherhood had free passage in Neverwinter. This trial is a means by which their presence here can be removed. What happened at Ember was a terrible crime, and they are responsible of that, we are certain. Fight Lorn, defeat him, and you will prevent Neverwinter from sharing Ember's fate at Luskan hands. Succeed in this, and Nashor has promised to grant you your own land.
What?
And a noble title if you so wish it. These are dark times, and he needs every loyal hand by his side should more troubles fall upon us.
I will do what I can for the service of Neverwinter. Lorn, Tario, and Luskin must answer for Ember. I shall not fail. I will do what I can in the service of Neverwinter. No, we're gonna do number 2. No. I will do what I can in the service of Neverwinter.
Very well. I can ask for no more. The tourney grounds await.
This is it. This is it. I know it's taking a long time. This is like a movie for me. This is exciting. Here we go. I've not seen this in years, since Afghanistan of 2012. Kelgar. Ooh. Nice.
Is the accuser or her champion here?
We are here.
Is the accused or her champion here?
Aye, the champion's here, and he's ready.
What takes place in the field here today shall resolve the crime of the razing of the village of Ember and the death of its people. Torio Claven, ambassador of Luskan, has accused one in the service of Neverwinter and has called for a trial by combat to resolve the matter. Acting on her behalf is her champion, Lorn, who will fight in her stead. We call upon Tyr to help us settle this matter. Tyr's judgment shall come forth through blade and strength, through balance and resolve.
Okay. All right. Let's go, Kelgar.
Yeah?
Whoa! Whoa!
Time now! Take that!
Take it off. There we go.
What a break.
Whoa.
Take that! Take that! Take that!
Justice has been served. My judgment, passed at the trial, shall now take effect as was intended. The arcane Brotherhood of Luskan is to leave the city of Neverwinter within 3 days' time, and they are not to be permitted within our walls again. By royal decree, the possessions of the champion of the Luskan ambassador, Lorne, are to become the property of the accused. And, Ambassador, you now have much to answer for. To the accused, I believe you are in need of a well-deserved rest. Please return to the Sunken Flagon. That is a command from your lord, Soldier of Neverwinter.
Word of the trial came to me faster than you did. It would have been wiser for you not to come at all.
Forgive us, Master Garius. She proved more capable than we had expected.
Ember destroyed, the time wasted with this trial. I trusted you, Torio. Brutes like Lorne. They swarm the Luskan streets in hundreds, thousands. But you...
Master Garius, the one we seek. She still has the shards. They are in her possession. They can still be retrieved. Tell me what to do. I shall do it.
Do? You are to do nothing, and you are to say nothing, especially to our ally. The shards are out of my reach for now, but I have almost all I need for the ritual, and when that is done, I shall need our ally no longer. I shall not need anyone. Leave me, Torio.
I thought she was gonna die. That was Black Gary. Wolf. He's the boy. Where is he? Where is he? I do not see him. You're a tough one to catch. Got a message for you from that Aldenon fellow. From Aldenon? What did he want? Come in here. Came in here all rattled, he did, mumbling about some silver shard. Said he needed to talk to you right quick. When was this? 2 days ago, maybe. Dory tried to get to you, but those snobby old priests chuckled at her. I'd better pay Aldenon a visit then. Where did Aldenon say he'd be? Up in his manse, I guess. That's over in Black Lake, where us kids aren't allowed. I'd better pay Aldenon a visit then. Okay. The Sage Manch. Sage's Manch. Okay. Thank you, Kelgar. Oh, what? Ooh. Gift from Lord Nasher. So, this is only usable by evil. Evil! Massive criticals. Wow. I don't think I have any evil characters, do I? Well, Bishop, but he doesn't count. Belt to Hill Giant Strength. That's gonna be... Where's my belt? That's pretty insane. Kelgar's strong already. I'll equip it. And examine. True Seeing. Engraved at the back of this medallion reads, "Deceit not my eyes, for I am truth." True Seeing. I don't know what just happened, but okay. This is +2 to diplomacy. Or I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. But we're gonna give why? Oh man. Okay, did it again, but that's okay. Time to leave. Get rest, huh?
Yes? Is there something you wish of me?
Nothing. Let's talk to Chandra.
Yeah? Something wrong? All right. Go on and ask.
Oh, it's okay. Good to hear about the trial. By the gods, I knew you'd come through. Thanks, Uncle. That's it. Okay. What he has to say. Business is getting worse around here, and so is Duncan. I think he gets worried about you when you're out of sight. Are you okay? This may sound strange, but with the watch being stronger in the docks, well, we don't get as many customers, and things are a little slow at times. I wouldn't mind starting an inn on my own, or even working for Duncan somewhere else, but he'll never leave. Ah, well, best get back to the tables. Take care of yourself out there. Duncan will worry. Alright, let's go. Now I gotta figure out who I'm taking with me. So, I'm gonna take Robnar, Kelgar, and I want Farah. Let's see what happens. Oh, I didn't rest, did I? Should have. Okay, that's fine. I wanted to look at something real quick. What was it?
Yes.
Something about Kelgar. What was I trying to look? It just hit me. It came to my mind, and I can't think of it right now. Oh well.
Yes?
Alright, so where's Eldanon? Eldanon's at the... I think he's in the merchant quarter? We'll try merchant. Okay, so it's not it. It's Black Lake. Oh, you know what? They did say Black Lake when I went to Merchant Quarter. It's Black Lake. Very excited. Very excited indeed. Aldenon's meant over here. Got it. I said stay back. Anyone steps in, and we'll kill your marshal. What? Back, by the gods. I don't think they're bluffing. Sergeant Brockenberg. Marshal Cormac, how badly are you hurt, sir? Where is he? Oh, I see him. He's on the floor. Oh, he's over there. I'd be far worse if these imbeciles knew how to work that wand. Shot at me point blank and still couldn't do a thing. Just rush them, Sergeant. They're all out of charges anyway. Best not listen to him, Sergeant. Us poor imbeciles got plenty of charges left on this here wand, so keep your stinking distance. Brockenburn, what's going on here? It's a botched robbery. Near as I can tell, the thieves were come inside the house when Cormac knocked. Must have noticed that the old sage's wards were down, and went to have a look. Poor fellow never stood a chance. They shot him with that wand of theirs and let him in the yard. Now they say they'll kill him if we come any closer. It's an impasse, and a sticky one at that. Cormac's a friend. Do you mind if I try talking to them? Look here, I've no ego to bruise. I can walk a beat, catch a thief, or rescue a kitten from the tree. But when it comes to negotiations, I'm hardly any use. Hey, you at the house. There's somebody here who'd like to have a word with you. That right? Another you gutless hounds, is it? I'm Sonora Chartier. Who am I speaking to? Name's Huey. This here's Gulliver. Idiot, what'd you tell him my name's for? Well, she told us hers. Sonora Chartier? That's the lady what cleaned us. That's the lady what cleaned us out of the docks. The one who did for Moyer and Boyle. Oh gods, diplomacy. We can work this out. We will take it. We will take you. We will take. What will it take for you to give yourselves up? All right, we're listening, Chartier, but we got demands. We give ourselves up. You gotta promise to let us go free. Them hounds got to give their words too. Not going to happen. They come out and they get to keep their lives. That's all. We don't let criminals walk. Not in this district. Diplomacy. It's a small price to pay for Cormac's life. Besides, we can arrest the ones in the house. Failure. I say thieves don't dictate terms. Not in Blacklake. Not while I draw breath. Well, what's it to be? The hounds give their promise or no? You know they can't do that, but I can try to get them to go easy on you. Prison's better than dead, Huey. Might be them hounds will let us off easy. Let's like she says. Aye, Guyvel, we're hardly a choice. Hey, Chartier, we're leaving the wand and coming out, so you tell them hounds to keep their steel to themselves. Well played, Chartier. 20 years on the beat, and I never seen a standoff ended so quickly. Trust them lads, but don't be rough. Negotiated for a peaceful resolution to the hostages standoff. 500 XP. That way's clear, Chartier. Maybe handle these two and get Cormac to safety. I bet you can still take the ones in the house unawares. I want to question these two first. We've got nothing to say to you. Might be we gave ourselves up, but don't mean we'll answer none of your questions. You'd be dead if not for me. Hey, that's right. And instead, we're off to the dungeon's prison. Better than dead, maybe, but only by a hair. How many friends do you have in the house? Don't you listen, Hound. No questions, no answers. You want to know how many's in the house? You can go on in and look for yourself. I'll see you two. This isn't over. I'll see you two again. Maybe our boys in the house will slice you from head to heel. You and them hostages both never can tell. Can you, Gover? Never can tell indeed. Old Scab's one crafty maggot, especially when he's all cozy in a burrow. Alright. Wait, not yet. Cormac. Near death. Talk to Cormac. Oh, God. You should have just charged those stinking amateurs. See anything inside the house? No, how badly are you hurt? Takes more than a couple of magic missiles in the gut to kill a Armin, eh? Hang in there, Cormac. We'll get you all healed up. And
everyone, follow me.
Who can heal? We use one. One on Cormac.
Chromis poye.
Barely injured. There we go.
Yes?
Let's go inside. Wait, let's talk to this guy.
Well met.
You were a brilliant, friend. Marshall owes you his life. See what happens here. Try Aldenon's. I need a Nishka, I bet, huh? Trap trigger? Yep. Oh, no, let's go get him. Yeah, he's attacking. Okay, Kelgar. You're attacking too. Yep. Nishka.
Let's get them.
You're attacking too. Robnar. You will cast Animal Conjuring. And you I got 7 of these. I got 7 of these. Shadow Conjuration, Invisibility, Mage Armor. What is? Well, let's see what this does, because I don't know what this means. Oh, what?
Look.
Okay. So now we know what that means.
Crumbs.
Well, that was short-lived. Magic wand. Roll of identify. Oh. Whoa. What's going on here? Critical hit?
This shouldn't take long. Try this one.
Jeez. It's alright. You don't know where these people are. Oh, jeez. You heard them. They're going in. They went in. What? Why is the door? Oh, it's door. There we go. Wait, we can talk this out. I have money. You can have it all. Stab him quick. Scab said we could kill him if they tried to escape. Please, I wasn't thinking. I'm sorry. I tried to run. You should have stayed put, like old Scab said then. Sorry, it's nothing personal. No, have mercy.
I hear Crump.
Take that! Take that! Take that! Take that!
Wow. I tried to save him.
Follow me.
Oop. I really did try to save him. Okay. This thing, there's more rooms here than anything, huh? I'm up this thing. What? Can I climb this? I guess not. Okay. Oh, there's a door. I can't get in it. Nope. Okay, it's immune. Maybe we need the key from the butler. We'll try that. Oh, the butler's gone. Nice. Roll. Oh wow.
Someone!
I'm looking. I'm seeing nobody. What was that? I got way too much stuff. A cookery. All these locked doors? I believe I need Nishka. Yeah, because there's literally all these doors I cannot go into. We're trying to check everything, see what we can get. Okay, we're gonna need Nishka. We're gonna go get Nishka and we'll be back. Did I just see somebody in there? No. We're gonna get Nishka and we'll be right back. My mistake. Actually, you know what? We are actually going to stop it here. Let me just go get Nishka. And we'll come back. Get rid of Kara. Docks District. And then we're going to stop it right here because this is going to get interesting. Good. This went really well. I enjoyed it a lot. Oh, really? The lag was so bad it knocked me all the way back. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, nice. Nishka is about to start catching some arrows, huh? I think so. He's level 11, we get to go up 2 levels. We'll do this, and then we'll stop the bluff. We want magical device, tumble, spot, sleight of hand, set trap, open locks. Now we can drop the bluff. Add disable device. We'll choose more open locks. Gotta be able to open every lock. Combat expertise. Fighter with this feat can make defensive attacks gaining a +3 bonus to AC, but receiving a -3 penalty to attack roll. Okay. Trap sense +4. Improved disarm. in order to have that, I have to have disarm. Mobility? Yeah. Fire point. Pretty sure I have like... yeah, we're gonna do mobility. And here we go. One more level. Ooh. Choose a deity your character will worship. Torm. No. More, Umberlee. Nope. Ships. Sailors, ships, winds, naval. Here, no. There's chaotic good herbalism. Char. Saloon. Morning Star. Mistra. Magic. Oh, this is interesting though. Hold on. Cancel. Okay, try this one more time. Rogue. Ah, I guess so. So, Ao. Ao is not involved in the affairs of mortals, and most people consider worshipping the overgod to be pointless. That's okay. Ao's like the one above all. Intelligence 17. Intelligence 18. Appraise. Stable device. Hide. Listen. Move silently. Open locks. Tumble. And more tumble. Nope. I get more set traps. Stable devices. At max. Open locks. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Okay. So last time I chose, what was that thing? Mobility. I chose mobility. I just chose mobility. The character with this feat has learned multiple dodge bonuses from different feats for splits. Let's cancel this. Let me make sure I do have mobility. That was kind of lame. Feats. Disarm. Dodge. What? What did I choose? Evasion, improved uncanny dodge. That was very weird. What did I choose? Maybe it was dodge. Required for mobility. Yeah. Okay, so okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna choose level up. Ao. Intelligence. Add to that. I'm gonna do disable device. Move. Listen. Open locks. Search. We need that. And give me one tumble. So now we know, because it really did say mobility, but now we're taking mobility. Okay. And that's it. Let's go back to the place so we don't have to worry about load times and all that stuff.
Yes?
And let me organize this shit. Oh my god, this is madness. What is exotic weaponry? Good, when necessary to vanquish demons. Okay, I see. So we're about to stop it. We're gonna go back to the Temple of Tyr. Save it. We got Nishka, Grobnar, Telgar. It's just a bunch of heavy hitters, which I'm totally fine with that because it's gonna get insane. We're in Black Lake. So to keep it interesting, we're gonna stop it here. We're gonna head on over to the mansion for Aldenon's mansion. I need to get that book of crafting golems. I don't know what I did with it. I have no idea what I did with it. Could still be inside this building, but maybe it's still here. I've spoken to Aldenon before, but I don't remember actually exploring the places. Okay. So this is where we're going to leave it off. Alright. I love this. I really do. Save. Oh, wait a minute. What do we call this? Stage is matched. Okay. Stages match. Thank you, and good night.